I pushed it with all my strength and finally the knob turned. I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her, all I felt was cold death.
A body has been discovered. Good morning, everyone.
All right, I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. I need to talk to Kyoko. That's what I need to do. Come on, go. Kyoko, good morning. Still ignoring me. Okay, Sakura's not gonna be in there. Makoto, are you okay? Huh? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko? Kuya? What are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind's... Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey,
Before you get too far in your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
what the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is a trap the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you stand there and argue like children?
but
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot! You really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter. What? If Sakura were to die, then that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Kuya. Don't be surprised. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
Look at Toko in the back.
You disgust me.
She slapped the
You're a monster.
shit out of him.
Say something like that? It should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died. Interesting. Then you are planning to take... Oh, shoot. Go ahead. Try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
This is exactly what the Mastermind wants. It's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. She was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. All you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back to bite you. Hard.
don't have time to play with you.
And I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know, how about we, eat? Maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
Yeah, let's get some grub. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Whew. So what should I do today? I need to do something about Sakura. I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. Ooh. Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Oh, Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. Hiro's fingers shook as he pointed.
Hina!
What is happening? She's slicing her
You
up.
okay? What happened?
She killed her.
No, she didn't.
Genocide Jill killed Hina.
You gotta be kidding!
No, no, no. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. What happened? Well, Toko and Hina, all of a sudden, they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze.
You SOB!
Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else
My beautiful scissors!
I'll just start cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay, so let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Hiro, please help me. Sure thing. I don't know why Hina thinks she can go toe-to-toe with a killer. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it was really just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, we just got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. So let me guess, that fight was because of Sakura?
But
At first, I just tried to ignore it. But if you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
what the heck?
Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like 12 times.
You're serious?
12 punches really isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office bust open. I thought the door was gonna fly off the hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Scared me. Sakura? You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal. Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. She finna go off. To hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone, but to hurt her? What is this?
How dare you?
What is this? I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch. Go off, Sakura.
No forgiveness.
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this.
Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this.
This is intense for no reason. Hero nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on? Kyoko? Kuya?
Hey,
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hero's spot in the room.
it would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line. What that mean?
Goodbye.
What that mean? Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Talk to the girl. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh? About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. I tried, girl. I tried. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Huh?
anyway,
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. We talk to her again? That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else. What is it that you wanted to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but
shall we go?
let's go. With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko! I hurried to catch up to her. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her, and eventually we arrived. Oh, I thought it was the headmaster's office. The dressing room? So there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him, I just said he had done his job. It's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us.
Right.
Alter ego has asked me to bring others to come and see him. Apparently, he has something that he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? So let's just skip trying to get everybody else. Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you, Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it that he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed that question in. What did you want to ask us? I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Where is that? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? You said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what the master would want too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school?
That's right.
The only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and You'd agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it can be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. How do you have emotion? I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. If it's for this...
my best.
Okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed. You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah.
Certainly.
So when I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind will really notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now.
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in the situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them that you're their friend.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
Aw. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this. You can, Alter Ego. So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind may not notice. One place.
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. Makoto, you were just there. The secret room. That's it. The secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect me to the network from there. I remember seeing there's an Ethernet port on the wall. Where?
However,
Just because there's no camera there doesn't mean that there's no danger. There's no way to be sure that the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind might spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
that's what we have to do.
But despite all of that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you can hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave you to it. Thank you.
So then,
Let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. If you don't shut up! Right? Shh! You can't talk right now. You're supposed to be AI. You're supposed to be intelligence. Okay? We're gonna move you into another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. Somebody's gonna get choked out with one of these cables. They highlight these things in yellow to tell us the next murder. Somebody's gonna get freaking... So there might be a network cable in there?
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room.
Hey,
Dang, scared me.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Hey, Makoto,
why?
are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. I was gonna say, don't be accusing me, girl. She was so forceful. I thought I had made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Yes, Kyoko. Oh, I can't walk forward. I forgot. I'm pressing W to walk forward. Not happening. Now, she said there's an Ethernet port on the wall. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. And she said it's in the drawers. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. Oh, there are the ports. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
I swear I'll find something. I might be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help.
So,
Please, just wait a little while longer.
I'm
Just
gonna
hold,
do my best.
just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us, as friends. Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. All right, let's get up out of here.
Makoto.
How did it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone. Just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much for sure. Kyoko.
What?
Yes? So, we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. So what should we...
so
If we can find some new clue that would likely change the situation, that's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego.
correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. I'm kinda tired. So I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I took me a little nappy nap. I had completely dozed off. Who's at my door? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back into the real world.
Makoto.
Get out here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Hina? Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her? I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. So she's barricaded herself in a room. I tried knocking. I tried calling her name. But she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a locked door. The rec room doesn't have a lock on the door. It was yellow. The next murder is going to happen with those cables in the rec room because it doesn't have a locked door. Huh? Then why?
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair.
In other words,
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rules don't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in.
indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hasn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Did she poison herself? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom! In the classroom! Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto? You're a boy. Come on, please, hurry! Okay, you two, stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window, and all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed it with all my strength and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her, she was cold. All I felt was cold death. Somebody poisoned her. Or she poisoned herself. I could only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then, dang, 3 or more people.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
I'm a little disappointed. Who did it? We've never had a self-elimination. We've never had a self-elimination. But either somebody found out about those poisons or she did it to herself. Huh?
Sakura's.
Oh, she's gonna be so heartbroken.
Sakura's dead. She's really dead.
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura was really dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And why? Why did this have to happen? I'm saying. That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone. Ogre?
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It's one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura. You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
And one of you did it. I know it. Who was that? Who? You know it? Monokuma. Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you even doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file.
That's right. It's the next Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again. And then...
In other words,
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me.
phew.
Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
well, done.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the black in this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsies. Before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing.
Cause I mean, your lives are all online, right? Let us investigate.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Kuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura. How are they gonna investigate? Not the killer, of course.
Forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are just as much in danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura be anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force. You're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let us all in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro, do you really object? if you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of a hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Okay, let's investigate. I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. Oh, no other injuries were noted. Well, I see the glass. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. That poison, I think she did it to herself.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so
The only way into the rec room is the door that we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room, which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out until we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
in other words,
This is a classic locked room murder. Don't tell me it was Hina. She was the one who, ooh, locked room murder. I guess you might see this kind of thing in a lot of mystery movies or books or whatever, but could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this type of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include, ooh, the trumpets, okay. Include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime was committed. That's not the type because the door was already unlocked.
In other words,
There was no lock. Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun and you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. It doesn't. There are no guns or arrows in the school and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it, and there's no lock on the door. Yep, we crossed that one
it's
off.
true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't an actual locked room at all. Not a locked room.
In other words,
There's actually an alternate escape route somewhere within this room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but reality is generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to the locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities, we scratched 2 off. So then Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be the primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Okay, let's look at her first. This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Ah, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well...
Yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. So actually, as soon as we can get back into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure no one else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much?
Cause, I mean...
Hina, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, Hina. But I wanted Sakura to get the chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Okay. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red and these are the tops and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Huh? There's something else on the ground next to the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Figure on the floor. In the blood, let's see. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But it doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Is there anything behind you? Oh, what's this? That protamine. Somebody poisoned her drink, her protein drink. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So...
It looks like a protein drink and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned it more than once how good the protein was for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that matter? Because if you broke the glass, it would not be under it.
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably gonna want to take note of that. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Important clue? I'm not sure how I'll see how. Somebody poisoned Sakura. Okay, does this...
However...
But for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? They poisoned her. I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
They would have needed to, if they expected her to stand any chance against her. Okay, let's examine Sakura herself. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also vomited blood. I could see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically says she hadn't suffered any other injuries. She must have vomited up there. Maybe her getting on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Kuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Talk to you.
What?
What did you want? You're bothering me. Go away. He's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. I better go before he crushes my soul completely.
What the heck?
We already know who did it.
I won't forgive you.
Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me, she said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. The Monokuma says she died around then. I'm telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I stopped her by force even, this would have never happened. Hina, it's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Okay, Hina's account, but the fact that she had asked those three to meet up with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I heard with the three of them directly. Kuya, back to you. What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Don't be timid with him. Stand on your 10. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura at all today. Is that a contradiction? Byakuya said he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're at all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, stop being timid. Stop being timid. Oh, okay. It's around 1 o'clock right now. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around noon, so roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego? That same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kind of magazines here. Don't waste my time. This is the door. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is that the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt that the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. There was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the lock from inside, not outside. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how did they get those figures inside the bottle? She was knocked upside the head with one of those bottles. It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. I agree. Huh? The locker's open and they're on the inside. It's a handprint?
why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and everybody measure your hands right now. Put them up on the wall right now. It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. I say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in there until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all that confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened up the door, we looked inside the room, right? The locker was already open.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have been hidden in there until after we opened up the door. So then, what does the handprint mean? Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then,
You should probably go talk with the people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided. She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet up with 2 other people, and I need to hear what they have to say. Let's go. Those other 2 people probably went back to their rooms. Oh, thank you for just taking me there. Talk to Toko. I pressed the doorbell. And after a few seconds, she's back, Toko. Who's there?
There.
Oh, she's talking. Okay. The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
Were you? She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me that she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said 2, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Pretty much. So what can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. Toko quickly retreated into her room. Toko doesn't kill, men. Hero? What you got to say? I pressed the doorbell. Bring that ass here, boy.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, I did. Actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How did you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she asked to meet with. Olga told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. I talked to them. When did Sakura tell you that? Well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But she didn't write you a note? Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Olga was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. Ain't nobody seen Sakura. While I'm here, could you show me the note that she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Ah, sorry. It looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. The wrapper.
What?
Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it into his pocket. Into his pocket.
Come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny the ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that was all there is to it. So I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find more about the protein can on the floor in the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. We're gonna go to the chem lab first. That protein shake was freaking slipped with some drugs.
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand. Makoto, I need you to get on that. Get on that. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Ooh, footprints. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more importantly, right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Yeah. These are footprints, and they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the whole floor plan. By we, you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well then, let's go. Chop chop. Kodo. So I got to work, and before long I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me?
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints had only business with the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and left. That's what the footprints tell me. Everybody put your feet up and measure.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No?
What?
Okay then, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Kuya said. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit, these are not your footprints. Let's go ahead and knock him upside his head. He needs to get bobbed. But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they belong to, who they do belong to. And these prints are a really valuable clue. Yeah, the bottle. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? C4. C4? It looks like a bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out. And at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then the powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right. It could have been around the time of the incident. If that really is when it happened, then it must be related to the case somehow. Let's see, what's on this shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein powder we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit A, section A. Huh, but wait. There's one bottle in here labeled chemical C9. Could someone have put that there on accident? Yeah. So on this shelf it looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. They're reagents. Is it reagents or reagents? I don't know. Chemistry, been there, done that years ago. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must be truly bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What, you think studying science and mathematics have no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. Get one of the Monokuma bottles. Anyway, that doesn't matter right now. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here, which in this case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. On this shelf is one look and I could tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I can consider the shelving section C. I should try to find out more about the shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me in Section A that there was a bottle from Section C, which was a bottle of poison in Section C doing in Section A. There's definitely something going on there. We investigating. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Now I should go back to the rec room. All right. Kyoko.
Hey.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming that they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying. I think Hiro went to go see her. I think Hiro's seen her. But they want us to think that. Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them one more time. Okay, the Monokuma bottles. Okay. Something new.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. They have chess pieces. Is that what they want me to say? Can you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer. I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. So I didn't even get anything from that. There's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
You want me to cut myself? I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
So then...
I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but... What choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and the dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up... Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Let's get to work. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of the glass you collected and the Monokuma bottle that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll all make sense when we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the 2 normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced.
In other words...
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures are basically the same and nothing else could really affect the weights.
So then...
Now here comes the important part. Put the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption might be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I missed some here and there.
So then...
Let's give it a try. Oh, it's heavier, huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. I don't know what I think. I don't know. According to Kyoko, there's something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure out anything. Well, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might actually need to examine the body?
whew,
There's no getting around it. She's annoyed. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you...
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Her shoes?
correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Well, I couldn't see it because of the dang subtitles.
Hey,
Next is the wound next to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that is just incredibly difficult to spot. So just let me explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. Dang, they was trying to take her out for good. And succeeded. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, would you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I've learned from examining her body in detail. Kyoko is that girl. She's my favorite. I can't believe she was able to learn all of that by just looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. What was her ultimate? What's her ultimate? I don't know. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters, and it said Toko. Could this be a dying message? I don't think so, because why would Sakura get up, put the magazine up, and sit back down and die? So somebody's trying to set her up, and they did it kind of stupidly, which kind of points at Hiro, because it's just like, that's something stupid that Hiro would do.
correct.
Then it will appear that you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. I don't think it was Sakura. A dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back as exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, that says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I will forgive you.
It's settled. She is the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. You're not thinking straight. You are not thinking straight. You're gonna get everybody killed. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me much more suspicious. It's time. Oh, we flew through that, didn't we? We flew through that.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
With your wine glass.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial.
This is crazy.
You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Monokuma. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. All right, you guys, that is going to wrap up the episode for today. Still don't know if I'm going to split this up in half or make it, actually, I'm probably going to split it up in half. I recorded for like 3 hours. I have some options. I have some thoughts. It could be Hiro because he was scrambling with lies at the door. I don't think it was Toko because she only kills men, Genocide Jack, or, ooh. But Toko, we don't know. It could be Hina, you know, trying to play dumb, or it could be Sakura self-eliminating. Don't know, but we're gonna find out in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe with your friends if you are new. And with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.